Hello, and welcome back to another video, being reread because the first recording was too painful to listen to. I've realized that the way I've been doing things now has been making it really hard on myself to post as much or as consistently as I'd like. So from now on, I plan on posting a lot more speed paintings and telling you a little bit more about my characters. I hope to still have some more time-consuming videos posted here too, but I think there will definitely be a lot more speed paintings in the near future. It'll also give me the opportunity to talk more about my characters and share what I love about them and why I work so hard to bring them to life. These are two of my more recent characters on a project I recently came up with. I don't have a name for the project yet, only a concept. I was left wondering what would happen if criminals were given a second chance, an opportunity to use their acquired skills for good rather than the crime they're so used to doing. I'm sure there's already similar ideas to this out there, but I still like it. My boy here is Anderson, but he's often called Gadget by his colleagues. I love him. He has an underdeveloped limbic system and thus does not experience emotions. I originally intended for him to be a psychopath, but the way he developed as a character had a lot less nuance than those with psychopathic tendencies. He does not try to hide his lack of emotions and, in fact, is pretty bad at mimicking them. He'd partake in petty organized thievery, not seeing the moral problem with it and just seeing it as a living. What's the problem with taking from the best off in society and using it for yourself? But by this point he has no plan of doing that again, as it would only get him back into jail. Not a beneficial use of his time. He is a man of habit, as he easily gets distracted or can ignore his needs, such as being tired or hungry. He's a very logical individual, taking things into account based on action and reaction. He takes into account people's safety and feelings, despite not totally understanding them himself. He had a good childhood as an only child. His parents put a lot of time and focus into raising him, knowing that he has a different outlook on the world. He works on improving things for himself through his use of his many devices. And despite his best efforts, some morals do get past him. He just doesn't see what's really wrong with having GPS trackers on all of his colleagues, when the benefit of knowing where everyone is greatly increases their safety. He often will take note of things and write little reminders for himself to consider on his watch. His girlfriend, Aubrey, loves him even knowing he will never feel the same. The two of them balance each other out in a sort of symbiotic relationship. Although Gadget cannot feel love for her, he does take her needs into account, and the benefit of the relationship for him being she helps him keep track of his schedule and helps him with small things such as getting him tea. Aubrey loves him deeply, but sometimes does struggle with the concept of him never being able to truly love her. But she loves and appreciates him the way he is and recognizes his own unique way of caring for her. Aubrey has a skill set with mixing chemicals and enzymes. She knows her way around a good chemical reaction and knows a good number of ways to poison your ass. She has a storied history as an assassin, being selective with the offers she takes. She sees nothing wrong with removing unsavory individuals from this mortal coil, in exchange for some pay. She is generally energetic and spunky, sometimes at the dismay of the rest of the group. She likes to spend a good chunk of her time with Gadget, hanging around nearby while he tinkers with his inventions. Overall, she's pretty content with her simple, yet strange life, and she doesn't seek anything else. And as it is now, that's as far as I've gone with developing these characters. I love them greatly, and I hope to work more on them in the future, especially with developing Gadget. I'm pretty happy with how this piece came out, and I do hope to draw the whole gang soon. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching, and Happy New Year! Let me know what your plans are for 2023 and what you are up to. And one last thing before you go. Please do consider liking and subscribing. I also have all my links in the description below if you're interested. And once again, thank you for joining me today. Bye!